shell is gonna be Bubbles, aka Keska. Okay, the lightsaber coming out already. Okay, that's nice. You know, the little Star Wars action. You know, whatever. I guess. You know.
I'll take it's the closest thing we're gonna get to crossover anything, even if it is a weapon. I like it, Benji. We're just keeping the spirit there, even though May the 4th was months ago. Star Wars is still forever. A lot of shells we've been seeing all tournament. The domination from the rushdown is there. Ooh, bro made that SPD almost dunk him to hell, but it didn't work. These signatures are so pretty. It's going to be gauntlets versus a sword. Pretty basic matchup, pretty the standard thing. Even when anybody plays the tutorial, that's one of the first weapons you see. And you can see that the sword has the better upper hand on the range, and the gauntlets are just damage and rushdown, because crazy we going. And the better kill is from Benji. Weapon switching is clutch. Off stage gimmicks is nice, and the kill confirms are precious.
And now, Benji's onto one of my favorite weapons. The guitars is so string heavy. It's just like the gauntlet and the boots. It's super string heavy. Now, I'm gonna actually say this, now that I think about it. This is gonna be a really string heavy matchup here. Not much hammer, you know, obviously there's no hammer act. Not much Punisher, not much spacing. Kind of just gonna be in your face. You're gonna do a lot of things a lot of time, and hopefully you can keep up with it, because if you can't, you're gonna be dead. And just like that, one of the infinite combos with guitars, if you can do it, oh my gosh, you can go on forever. And it's all about timing to get out of that thing too. And the instant going to take Bubbles down to his his last stock. Benji's still on his first.
Benji's taking Bubbles for a ride all around this stage. No proper offense has been done by the shell. I don't think we've seen a lot of shells win dominantly at all. Switching between boots and gauntlets, nothing has been working. Benji is having fun. You can take that stock, you can lose it. Benji is still comfortable, has 2 more to lose. And the 1 stock, even in yellow, that Bubbles has been put in, it's a comfortable lead. It's just a comfortable stage game. It's just been nothing but dominant weapons. All of them have got their shine. Infinite combos have come out. We just dancing with the boy. All the blades are doing the work. Held with the gravity cancel to finish the job. Bubbles is up trying to mount a comeback.
Downlight recovery there to send them into red. A missed gravity cancel. Side sig there unarmed. Won't send him out, but still. There we go. It's gonna be a stare. Easy, nice and easy, smooth, whatever you want to call it. It's going to send it's gonna send Benji into match point already. And this might be one of those games, you know, that we just get through really quickly.
Which is good. So I hope in the background that loser semis is already ready, because we have one half of these players already there. Oh, Roman Reigns coming out. The powerhouse is back. Ooh, wow. So once that's confirmed, Benji wants to be the one to make it there with the Benji's 1-0 lead. Back to this familiar say, what's this one called? It's so pretty. I haven't played on this one once. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I can't even think of the name right now. My brain is completely fried. It's completely cooked. We see a character switch here.
The TO vibes.
It's, you know, it's interesting for me that Bubbles is going to go from a high attacking, high in your face character to a slow pace. I'm going to, you know, just play this game methodically and just hit you really, really hard. Like Terra's. I mean, the Terra switch is really dramatic. Sometimes you see one weapon switch, you know, like, hey, I'm just going to... Maybe, you know, for me, an example would be like a bow and guitar. If it does not work, I'm just going to go to the bow and lance or something like that. Nah, he's going to do completely 180 here. Let us send each other out there. Wow. Doesn't get the chain dodge into the back to the stage there. But it's gonna send both of them out, so they are an even playing field. Not a bad thing for Bubbles there. He's gonna go off stage here, maybe fishing for the off stage. Not really.
And the other thing is, I'm pretty sure Bubbles had the resources to actually recover with the multi dodges and jump back, easily touch wall. But again, the problem with the high up stage like this is there aren't enough platforms or walls on the sides for you to recover from. So you can't really touch wall close to it. Most of them have like a middle platform, like a middle pillar, so that you can touch it once and then actually make it back easily. This one doesn't have that same gist. You're on like a very high, very thin, flat playing field. So if you're forced off stage, chances are you're probably gonna die there eventually. That's what both of them did.
And like there to send him off the stage there. Azuri at red here. Maybe the Terras was a good idea, or should I say Roman Reigns. A lot of crossover today. You were talking about it earlier, and it's gonna send Terras out of there. Well, you talk about the crossovers, and I was saying, you know, Roman Reigns. I have been on fire today, by the way. I did say Fowler would win, and I did say Roman Reigns like one of the crossovers, and we've been seeing a lot of Roman Reigns today. So I don't know. The Caster Curse is completely not here today. At least I got one thing going for me. I don't have a Caster Curse. Anyways,
a
lot of I don't know. A lot of Roman Reigns, a lot of Star Wars, a lot of crossovers. So fun to watch. But back to actually what matters here, and that is the gameplay here. And it's gonna be a nice side sig, very strong. Gonna send Azuri here, Benji, I should say, to orange, dark orange. Which is not a position where you want to be against terrorists, because that means like one sig, one hit, one true combo. You got the game.
Right, and Roman just trying to actually enforce center stage. Something that Bubbles did not do in the previous game that Benji is actually taking advantage. If you're playing a powerhouse and you're not using that big range, then you're probably going to be sent off stage real deep. Using the stomp as an edge guard. I'm pretty sure that Flower loved that same tactic for an edge guard with Kiki, because it's great. It's like confirming with like a down tilt with every other Smash character, especially the swordies. They pop up and you finish the job. Unfortunately, Bubbles didn't do that. Then the Roman counter pick worked. Final game to find out who advances. Benji respects it, but Bubbles was pretty clutch there.
Wait! I just realized. Okay. I think things are turning around for us. Okay, we are at our what is sudden death, I should call it. Like, we actually gonna be on the edge of our seats now for a set. Yo, what is happening? They completely took a complete 180. Now we are on a 1-to-1, and we haven't seen this all day. We're gonna go on Small Worlds Ends. I think thing is called. I don't really play on the map. It's the Terra's mirror match. Are you serious?
That's weird. Wait, how are you countering picking the Taros? Oh, because Taros is already Roman. And I guess it's basically a skin switch, sure. But Small World's End is everybody's favorite pick. Unlike the Japanese stage earlier, you have the middle pillar to actually recover off of, and the side platforms are a lot deeper. So they're a lot more forgiving than earlier. So it means we're going to see a lot of deep scrambly fights. Probably Benji's favorite wheelhouse. I'm not sure Benji's gonna do this with Taros, because Taros is very powerful, not really known for mobility, especially with those axes in hand. The name of the game for both of them with the power characters is enforce center stage early and finish your opponents should you get the chance. Once they're in critical, a signature will do just fine. See if Benji actually can make something work with Bubble's own counter pick.
So one thing, just to make everybody clear, is that Bubbles is going to be the black and blue kind of thing, and then Benji's going to be the gold, and hopefully trying to take the gold here. So using the gold Terras, and Benji's going to get the first stock. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna judge. I was judging.
We do not. We listen and we don't judge. We watch and we don't judge.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear him out here, but this was Bubbles' thing, Bubbles may have stayed on the Terrace the whole game, with a different outcome. But anyways, nice recovery there, and then gravity cancel, downlight into the ground pound, gonna do its thing. Interesting. And now, gravity cancels are very, very risky. If you didn't know, you lose the dodge for a few seconds. So if you get hit after you use the gravity cancel, you're cooked. But it's funny how these pros throw it out a lot. They're always so comfortable with it because they don't put themselves in really vulnerable situations. When I'm in rank, I throw it out whenever and I get obliterated. So I know what that's about.
Plus, they always do it when they're close to wall as well. You never see a deep gravity cancel because it means they're not going to recover. Kind of like what happened with Bubbles earlier. Ooh, another great kill. Last stock situation for Bubbles. Benji actually enforced a way to try and recover high so that he could trick Bubbles into maybe doing a gravity cancel to try and reset the situation and go for a kill. The high recovery, low recovery mix-up is actually strong because you can actually mix up your opponent winning disadvantage. And when that happened, what happened was Bubbles did it so deep that there was no recovery option left, and the stage was too high for you to actually touch wall. Bubbles actually learning from that scenario, just forcing center stage, but the better counter pick was from Benji. Is this enough to kill? No, Bubbles has to try again. Doesn't play it safe. Bro was unarmed and he didn't even do any deep combos. Chucks away the weapon, gravity cancel off the top, even on stage like I was saying earlier. The second one, do we go deep for a kill? Benji just pivoting, playing like it's tennis! And the dunk on the hammer ground pound will get what Benji expected earlier, a spot in loser semis. His spot's still alive, fortunately Bubbles falls, but Benji had to live.
Maybe I might be a little petty,